Hey guys, it's Dev here, and I'm living on two wheels. Located here in Texas, so you're gonna hear cicadas probably in the background. We have them, it's July, so we have them in the summertime here in Texas. But I wanted to do a quick review of my Polygon Siskiu T8 and just tell you guys, I've had it for about a month and ridden it quite a few times, and just want to tell you what my experience is so far, what had changed on it since I got it. And basically, if you're thinking about getting one of these bikes, wanted to give you my thoughts on whether I'd buy it again. First off, I would say the bike is just fabulous. The build quality, the appearance, it's just a beautiful bike, and it's well made, and for the price, it's an excellent value. And so, look, it's not going to surprise you when I say I'd definitely buy it again, but I want to talk about why. First of all, it's got an amazing, I guess that's a 4-bar suspension, but the suspension, how many ever bars they call that, it is unbelievable. The back end, I keep it on all the time, rarely lock it out. Doesn't take any energy that I can tell away from the pedaling. So really love the suspension setup on it. I ride mostly just trails, you know, I don't go off a lot. I'm not hucking it off stuff, sending it off stuff. So the Fox 34 Rhythm fork on it is a perfect solution for me. I haven't put any spacers in it yet. Again, you know, I don't ride that aggressively. So let's talk about a few things that I did to it since I got it. I replace everything when I get a bike. I replace everything that I touch. So first of all, the seat that came with it, you don't want that. Don't put it on. So if you order one, go ahead and get you a seat in advance. This is a WTB Volt. Great seat, love it. Get the right size. The other things, let's see, I replaced the pedals. These are Crank Brothers, stamp ones. And the bars and grips. I like these ODI Pro Elite grips. Don't love them, but they're pretty good. I like them. I replaced the bars. I did not like the bars that came on the thing. Honestly, they were not bad. 35 millimeter bars. The stem's fine. I just prefer a little bit more sweep, and I went with the Atlas from Raceface. Love it. Love it, love it. These Tektro brakes work quite well. 4-piston brakes. Again, since I'm not doing super crazy stuff, these are more than enough for my riding style. Also added a carbon fiber water bottle carrier. You better off getting the shorter bottle because the long bottle will fit, but you're right up to the shock. So I go with like the 10-ounce water bottle, and it fits in there really nicely. So that's what I've done to it so far. The one thing, one more thing. This is probably the big thing. When I got the bike, it rode perfectly for a few days, or a couple of outings. And then it started having this like clattering in the drivetrain. I didn't know what it was. So basically I took it to the bike shop, adjusted the derailleur, still did it. And what I discovered is they had shipped it, like this is a Shimano SLX drivetrain. They had shipped it with basically a generic 12-speed chain. Just had the number 12 on the links. And I had this thought, gee, I wonder if I got the SLX chain, if it would work better. Probably so. So I got that chain off Amazon, the SLX, I think it's like M7100, something like that. And that fixed the drivetrain. So if you get this bike and something just doesn't seem right about the drivetrain, make sure you have the Shimano SLX chain on that system. And the bike, I mean, it fixed it, guys. Just made it really made the bike 100%. Like it was probably 95% at that point, but just a little bit of an issue. I don't love that the seat, all dropper posts, I think, moved just a little bit. I don't know if you can look. the whole bike's moving. But just a little bit of side-to-side movement, it drives me crazy. But that's just because I don't like any sounds. I don't like any movements. And for the most part, that's exactly what I get with the bike. So that's my review of my Polygon Siskiu T8 and what I've done with it so far. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helps you make the decision to go ahead and buy this thing. I just was trying to find a bike. Saw an ad on Amazon for this about 12 times and then finally clicked on it. Went to Bikes Online, looked at it, and took a chance on it. And man, completely satisfied. Oh, one last thing. It came with 2.6s. I would not buy 2.6s if I was building a bike, but you know, I thought they would be too heavy, too big, feel, you know, make the bike slower. Honestly, man, those tires are great. They roll over anything. So my concern about kind of a fat tire motorcycle, or almost a motorcycle tire on my mountain bike, that concern was, I don't have it anymore now that I got it. So, basically, I do think you're kind of stuck with a wider tire because that's a big old rim on this thing. Entity rims are the rims that are made by Polygon, but I forgot, it's like 35 millimeters or something like that wide. It's wide. So I don't think you should go any smaller than a 2.4 on that rim, or you're gonna deform the tire shape. So basically 2.4 on up is probably what you're stuck with as long as you keep those rims on the bike. But not a problem, not a problem. I love it, love it, love it. So guys, have no fear. Go out and get a Polygon Siskiu T8 from Bikes Online. You won't be disappointed.